Hi traders and welcome to the PL Capital Commodity Report. Today is Thursday, September 14th. Markets are now closed. Going to look at natural gas, oil, copper, gold, silver, and uranium. So let's go. All right, looking at the 4-hour chart of natural gas futures contract. And we had that big ABC. And so far now they've come up. I see leading diagonal coming up. So if we drill in, I see 5 waves up, and they started the correction. So, and it looks to me like there's just a 1, 2, 3, which could be all the correction. I think that given how long this was, I think that's going to be probably just the A wave of the correction. Probably be one more wave up, and then they'll come back down and break this 2694 low, give you an ABC correction. But you know, it's in correction, and I'd only be looking for buy setup. So you could even, play. I think this will be a B wave. So looking for a buy setup even right now, just for a short term trade, would be very doable. You should get a decent amount of profit, and then you have to make a decision on if you want to close it or just hold it, because they could come back down and take out that low one more time, at least one more time. So I'd only be looking for buy setups to come and take out this 2823 high one more time. So one more up, and then we'll have to see what happens after that. All right, oil. So oil just keeps going up. So I said that I see, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I said I thought they were going to be making an ending diagonal, but this is getting quite strong here. So I think they're still in this 5th wave of this first wave. And so I think it looks like this could be a running flat here. So 1, 2, and then this could be 3, 4, and 5. So either way, this 5th wave is got to be nearing the end. I mean, I don't see from right where we are right now much upside left. So, and because let me take that off. I still think we're going up for the Z wave. I think this is all just the first part, the A wave of this final. So I'd only be looking for buy setups. I mean, selling, even though I do think we're going to get a nice 3-wave correction, I'd only be really looking for a buy setup. But obviously you can't buy up here if you're not already in. I mean, it's just, even if they keep pushing up, they might only go up to like 91 or something, but eventually there's going to be a 3-wave correction, and then one more up. So, if you're lucky, you could get it down in maybe like 86, 87 area, and then ride it up to break the top. As of right now, 90.79 is the high, but nothing's stopping them from pushing that up higher. But I'd only wait for a correction to happen and then start looking for the buy setup for the last wave up. All right, copper. All right, so I got to turn this on. All right. So I think we had this 1, 2, 3, and this 1, 2, 3. And I think they're going to come up and take out 39085 one more time. And if we drill in, I think, if I counted it right, I think this is all leading diagonal up to here. And so I'm expecting, a correction, and it looks, there's three waves, but it's really quick. And so, just like natural gas, I think this pullback down to here was just the A wave. I think they're in the B wave right now. They'll probably come down one more time. maybe like down to 3792, and then keep going up. And so this will be like one. Well, we'll have to see. If they stop here, then I think it'll be coming up in a diagonal format. If they bring it down lower, then I think this will just be a 1, 2, and then they'll come up for 3, 4, and a 5. But I I think you'll be able to, if you're not in copper already, I think you'll be able to buy it lower than 3795. Somewhere under here. I'd be looking for buy set up to at least come up to 3842, but I think the ultimate goal should be 39085. Okay, gold. All right, so it looks more and more like this could be, let me zoom out. It could be making a leading diagonal here. It's really starting to sink a lot. And so this, you got this running flat, so 1, 2, I think that was 1. And then you got this 1, 2, 3. And then you got this 1, 2, 3. And then you got 3 waves up. And so far you got an ABC coming down. I think that'll be just the first part. So I think that was 1. That was 2, 3, 4. And now they're going to come down in 3 waves. And this will be the A. Probably get a nice correction up for C, followed by one more down. And if that plays out, then this will all be, and then probably come down to like here. And then you'll have a 5-wave move down, which means, after this 5-wave move up, this will all just be the A correction, the A of the correction, the first wave. This will correct up and then still one more down. So I think gold is just going to be kind of going sideways in this range for quite some time, because I think if they break this low, 1884, that'll complete just the first part of the correction. But under there, that's a good place to look for a bigger correction up before they come back down. So right down in here is just going to be tricky, because there is the possibility, if we zoom out, that this is just a W, X, and a Y, and that is all the correction. There is that possibility. So if they do come up, obviously, and break 1952, then you could be having, that could be all the correction, and then they'll come up. But I think gold is going to be kind of chopping in this range. So it'd actually be nice if they could come and break 1884, because then that's just a leading wave, and then you'll get a correction and then still one more down. But then we'll know exactly what this is. Right now, it's kind of a little tricky, because you got 3 waves up, and now so far you got 3 waves down. So, are they going to come back up here and break this, or are they going to just continue and take this out to complete this diagonal? So right now gold is in a tricky spot, but if they break it, then the low, if they break that, then we got a clear picture of what they're doing. So I'm hoping that they break it, because then the trades become a lot easier. And silver. So silver looks like it's possibly completing what I think is a triangle here. So we had 3 ways to there, 3 to there, 3, 3, and 3. So it could be A, B, C, D, E. Now if they break 22, 23, if they break that, this is not a triangle, and this is just a big correction for this big move up. So we got to zoom in here. So actually, I mean, if they, yeah, if they come back down and for another wave, then this what I see as a potential triangle is not going to be in play. Now, it looks quite impulsive, and so I'm starting to wonder if this isn't just going to correct and then come down because I don't see a clear three wave. It's almost more like five waves, but I mean there could be like one, two, three, four, five, and then this was all the correction, and then one more down. So I think if silver can start to get an impulse going, we need to see five waves coming up. And so far we just really have two. So not unless they're making a leading diagonal, where that's one. So maybe they'll come back down for two. And then if you start seeing three waves up and down, but they're moving in an upward direction, then that gives us an indication that we got at least a leading diagonal, and the low could be in for silver. So, looking for if they come back down and break that low that they set today, that's a good place to look for a buy set because you know where your stop loss is. If they come down, not even 22, 23. I think even if they break that low again, I think 22, 28. Then they're coming down and there's something else in play, and this isn't going to be reversing. So looking for a buy setup with a very short stop loss, I think that's a very, very good play because at least you might be getting a leading diagonal and you could get some real nice profit there. Uranium. So uranium, I thought was going to come back down one more time into this zone before they went, but they just took off. So I'm going to remove this because they just tapped the top of it and then went. And so this is getting extremely bullish. And I think what they're doing is they're making a big leading diagonal here. I'm going to go out to a daily. So I think, oops, wrong one. We've got 1, 2, 3. That was 1. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. And now it looks like this was 1, 2, and I mean for now that could be 3 where they can finish today. So that'd be 1, that'd be 2, this be 3, and so at some point, if there's just like probably come down a little bit more, 3 wave correction. That's where I'd be looking to buy because then I think, 1, 2, 3, this would be 4, and then you go up one more time for 5 and you get a leading diagonal. I mean, 5 might end up higher, but I'm just putting place markers here. So, but you'll get a 4 and a 5. So, and then if that plays out, then that's going to be really nice because then when that 5th wave ends, you could just let the bigger correction happen and you'll be able to buy for the big breakout move to go and take out 3160. So, but first let's see if this plays out. I mean, because so far this is just really, it's 3 waves. It could be W, X, Y, and it's going to come and take out that low. But given how strong this move is, and I don't see any divergence on the MACD or RSI, I'm expecting that at some point, either starting right now, coming down for a 4th wave, and then resuming up for the 5th wave, and then you have a nice leading diagonal. So let's see if this next wave down, if it's just a 3 wave move, probably down into the like 23s or so. And then that's where I'd be looking to take a shot for that 5th wave up. All right, that's what I see on the commodities. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your likes and support. See you in the next video.